You do not need a lot of money to start investing. You need $100, and you need the right system. Most people think investing is for rich people. It is not. The people who become wealthy started with almost nothing. The difference between them and everyone else is one thing: they started early. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to invest your first $100 in 2026. Step by step, no experience needed, no complicated finance knowledge. Stay until the end, because the final step is what makes everything compound over time. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people never invest a single dollar, not because they cannot afford it, because they are waiting until they have more money, waiting until they understand it better, waiting until the time is right. But here's what the data shows. Someone who invests $100 per month starting at age 25 will have roughly $500,000 by age 65. Someone who waits until age 35 and invests the same amount will have roughly $200,000. Same money, same effort, $300,000 difference. The only variable is when they started. The best time to start investing was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Step 1. Understand what investing actually means. Investing is simply putting your money to work. Instead of your money sitting in a bank earning almost nothing, you put it somewhere that grows over time. The most important concept in investing is compound interest. Compound interest means you earn returns on your returns. Your money grows, then your growth grows, then that growth grows. It starts slow, then it accelerates. Here's a simple example. You invest $100 at 10% per year. Year 1, you have $110. Year 10, you have $259. Year 30, you have $1,744. $100, 30 years, no extra deposits, 17 times your money. That is the power of starting early. Step 2. Know your 3 basic investing options. Option 1. Stocks. When you buy a stock, you buy a small piece of a company. If the company grows, your piece becomes worth more. Higher potential returns, higher risk. Option 2. Index funds. An index fund is a basket of hundreds of stocks in one purchase. Instead of picking one company, you invest in all of them. When the overall market grows, your investment grows. This is what most beginners should start with. Option 3. Bonds. Bonds are loans you give to governments or companies. They pay you back with interest. Lower risk, lower returns, good for stability. For a beginner with $100, index funds are the best starting point. Simple, diversified, historically the best long-term return. The S&P 500. If you've ever heard serious investors talk, this is what they are usually talking about. The S&P 500 is an index fund that tracks the 500 largest companies in the United States: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, all of them in one investment. Here's the remarkable thing about this index. Over the last 50 years, it's averaged roughly 10% growth per year. Some years it goes up 30%, some years it drops 20%, but the average over decades is consistently around 10%. No professional fund manager has consistently beaten this average over the long term. The strategy that beats most experts is simply to invest in the S&P 500 every month and wait. That's it. That's the entire strategy. How to actually invest your first $100. You need a brokerage account. A brokerage is simply an app or website that lets you buy investments. Think of it like a bank account, but for stocks and index funds instead of cash. Most major brokerages today have no minimum investment. You can start with exactly $100. Once your account is set up, search for an S&P 500 index fund. The most common ones are VOO, SPY, or IVV. These are 3 different funds that track the same index. Buy however many shares your $100 allows. Some brokerages let you buy fractional shares, meaning you can invest any amount regardless of the share price. Set up a recurring monthly deposit if you can. Even $25 per month added consistently makes a massive difference over time. The most important step is simply to start. Step 5. The most important investing rule that nobody tells beginners: do not touch it. Investing is not a game where you check your phone every day to see if your money went up or down. The market will go down sometimes. In 2020, the market dropped 34% in a month. The people who panicked and sold lost everything they had built. The people who did nothing and waited recovered fully within 6 months. Time in the market beats timing the market every time. Your job is simple: invest regularly, don't sell in a panic, and wait. That is the entire strategy of the most successful investors in the world. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people alive, says his favorite holding period is forever. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us. Here's a bonus strategy that makes everything simpler. It's called dollar cost averaging. Instead of trying to invest at the perfect time, you invest the same fixed amount every single month, regardless of what the market is doing. When the market is high, your money buys fewer shares. When the market is low, your money buys more shares. Over time, this averages out. You stop worrying about whether to invest today or wait for a better price. You just invest on the same day every month automatically. This removes emotion from investing completely. Let me show you what $100 per month actually becomes over time. At 10% annual growth, which is the historical S&P 500 average, 10 years, $20,000 invested becomes $34,000. 20 years, $24,000 invested becomes $76,000. 30 years, $36,000 invested becomes $227,000. You put in $36,000, you get out $227,000. 6 times your money just from starting at $100 per month and not touching it. The math is not complicated. The discipline is what most people lack. Now you have the system. The only thing left is to start. 5 steps. That's your complete beginner investing system. Understand compound interest, know your 3 options: stocks, index funds, bonds, learn why the S&P 500 is the beginner's best friend, open a brokerage account and invest your first $100, follow dollar cost averaging, same amount every month, and never panic sell. You don't need to be rich to invest. You need to be consistent. If this video helped you, hit subscribe. I post one new money tip video every week on this channel. Drop a comment right now. Are you investing your first $100 this week? I read every comment and I will reply to yours personally. See you in the next one.